I don't get the kind of hate on Bo Nickal as far as, his wrestling pedigree. Was he Olympic gold medalist? No. And did he make the national team? No. But you're talking about, and hold up, neither did Phil Davis, neither did a lot of these great wrestlers. You know how hard it is to be an Olympic gold medalist? Very few. Henry Cejudo, there's not many, man. It's fucking mission impossible. Now you're talking about one of the greatest collegiate wrestlers ever in Bo Nickal. Now, the guy that he lost to get on the national team, which isn't in the weight class he competes at, but to get on the team, he lost to David Taylor, who, I don't know if you know this, went on to win gold, also was his training partner for many of years, so they know each other. It's not like he lost to a guy who didn't make the team either. He lost to the guy. So to go, oh, he's not even on the Olympic team. I mean, his wrestling's decent. Decent? Wrestle Bo Nickal. Let me know how it goes for you. You're talking about he won the Heisman for collegiate wrestling. 3-time All-American out of Penn State. Ever heard of it? So for me, the criticism on him as far as wrestling is just stupid. Unless you're Jordan Burroughs, shut your yapper, right? When it comes to wrestling, right? Because you're not Jordan Burroughs. All these guys criticizing him. The other thing is, and Bisping said it best, who's like, slow your roll, young man. Like, dude, and I agree with all this criticism. It's like, he's 2-0 on Dana White Contender Series, and it's only 2. He's 2-0.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sorry, 2-0 professional, 1-0 on Dana White Contender Series, but 2-0. So he only has 2 professional fights. His longest fight lasted a minute. He destroyed that dude. That dude had no business being in there. I assume they give him a step up in competition in this next one. Let's see how he does with that. But even at 3-0 to get in the UFC, again, Bo, it's such a marathon, not a sprint. I would like it if he went outside that and competed, because just competing on the Contender Series isn't really the way to go. Also, if he's like, I don't want to do that, I just want to be, doing my UFC thing, cool. If I'm Dana, make him the face of Contender Series. Make him make a Contender Series champion. Have Bo Nickal get experience on the Contender Series, and guys have to get through him to get to the UFC. Not a bad test, but also you got a superstar. Bo Nickal is the biggest prospect we've had in fucking years. Huge prospect. So, I mean, this Dana White Contender Series is really blowing up. People dig it. Destroys the Ultimate Fighter now. Not even close. I can't believe anybody watches the Ultimate Fighter. I don't know if people do watch Ultimate Fighter. I know people watch Dana White Contender Series. I know Bo Nickal is a huge fucking name. Also, can you name the last time a guy in Contender Series got this much attention? Why not make him the face of it? Make him the champion of the Contender Series, and then have him graduate to the UFC so the fan base grows with him. But to have a guy who's 3-0 fighting the UFC and really wrestling, grappling's his pedigree, and that's it, it's tough, man. It's tough. Because there are guys at that UFC level who aren't even in the top 30 who can defend a takedown from a world-class wrestler and make it fucking miserable. The UFC, especially this day and age, just being a wrestler ain't going to get it done. Now, there are guys who, if you look at the UFC champions, you look at people successful in the UFC, they specialize in one thing. You look at how dominant Khabib was his wrestling, Bo Nickal could be that maybe. I don't know. But signing the UFC a 6-fight contract even if he destroys, which he will soon, on Dana White Contender Series at 3-0, man. I would like a little more experience out of him. But for guys to be like, oh, he wasn't even that good of a wrestler, and just, what? You fucking kidding me, dude? Look at his goddamn record at Penn State, man. They're going to build a fucking statue of this man. He's a freak, dude. And that mentality, if Bo Nickal's a stock, I'm all in. And you're talking to a guy who didn't fucking touch crypto or Bitcoin. While you guys were sucking them off, now your money's cut in half. When it was the hype thing to do, I didn't invest in it. All right? But Bo Nickal, I'm all in, dude. I'm all in depending how the UFC wants to treat him. I make him the champion of Dana White Contender Series. Say once you get to 10 fights, win, lose, or draw, 10 fights, we're going to put promo into you. You're going to build a fan base. Fans are going to follow you. Then we're going to graduate you to the UFC. You go 10-0 on Dana White Contender Series, then we get to the UFC. We're going Sizzler, daddy. 10-0, you give him some good competition. If he does get beat, that guy automatically hits the UFC. But also, there's way more pressure on the Contender Series too than him fighting these regional circuits. You know, like that's a big boy production. Dana White's there, ringside. You're the face of it. To me, that makes more sense.